shot him in the side, in the chest.
Hello again, viewer. I hope this finds you well. Today we're going to be talking about the death of Terrence Crutcher, an unarmed black man who was fatally shot and killed by a police officer in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 2016. What's portrayed on the video beyond this is the confession from Betty Shelby, the white officer who was identified by police as the one who shot and killed Crutcher on that day.
His fingers into his pocket. I said, man, take your hands out of your pocket now. I'm starting to cover my gun at this time. And he just looks at me and he turns to his right where he's parallel with the bumper of my car. And at this point, I get on the radio and I say, Adam 303, hold traffic. I've got a subject that's not complying, or he's not taking his hands out of his pockets. I said something like that. I don't remember exact words that I said. But so he's walking north parallel with the bumper of my car, and I'm in ready gun. Man, stop. Show me your hands. Show me your hands now. He puts both of his hands in the air and he stops. He makes a half turn to his left. Now he's facing west at the back bumper passenger side of my car. He's got his hands like this and he just looks at me. And it's like this. So, man, stop right there. You stay right there. And I'm walking my way, angling, I should say, to where the bumper of the car there, he's right here facing to the west, and I position probably right about there. And I'm thinking, I'm by myself. He is very big. His behavior is not right. Something is not right here. So, okay, he's intoxicated. He is not obeying my commands. I'm thinking he's got a weapon in his pocket, because that's my immediate thought, is he's going to his pocket. And I've told him several times, don't put your hands, or take your hands out of your pockets and show me your hands. And so I tell him, get on your knees. Get on your knees now. And he's not doing it. So, man, get on your knees. Get on your knees now. And then he just looks at his vehicle. His hands are up. And he starts taking steps to the front of my vehicle. His hand drops to his pocket. Man, get your hands up in the air. Get them up in the air. And so he gets them back up in the air, and he's at the front of my car. And I tell him, stop. And so he stops, and he still has his hands. But he's positioned his body to where he's facing his SUV. And he just stands there and he's mumbling. This whole time he's saying something, but I can't understand him because it's very, very low. And it's just unintelligible. He's not doing anything. He's not stopping. And so he's standing there. He looks at his vehicle, and he looks back at me. And I can hear there's a siren coming. And so he's been looking at me. And then I could see him look beyond me. And that he just starts walking toward his vehicle. And I said, "Stop! Stop right now! You need to stop!" And I'm following because I don't want to lose visual on him. Because I don't know if he has a gun. I'm scared that he's got a gun in his pocket.
You're walking behind him. You see his hands up, and he is not stopping.
He is not stopping. I've told him over, "Stop! Stop!"
Okay.
He goes on around his vehicle, and he goes to the driver's side. I've come around. He drops his arm and he goes, and I said, "Stop! Stop! Stop!" He didn't stop. I thought he was going for a gun. And I took a target. And I shot him in the side. In the chest.
Okay. Take a minute.
I thought he was gonna kill me.
Here, Betty, come up here and let's wipe your eyes. And you can get something to drink, okay?
Let me get something better than...
I've never been so scared.
Let's take a break while he's gone, okay?
Remember first.
It'll be okay. Just breathe, okay? Just breathe. Thank you. It'll be okay. Just collect yourself, just breathe. Ready to go on?
I'm good, thank
Okay,
you.
you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like to go back to the point you see him walking towards your car, and you realize you're going to engage him again. His demeanor, is it any different than what you saw on 36th Street North as you're driving past?
No.
Do you make any, do you think, again, through your DRE, or then you're in a different mode? I mean, are you saying he's still under the influence of something?
He's either under the influence of something or he's having a mental health issue.
And as you approach the left rear of his car, now just to be clear, we saw the video,
Yes.
are you cognizant of anybody else with you?
No. I thought I was by myself.
And if you can remember, as you demonstrated here, you were saying stop.
Yes,
Are those the words you remember saying?
yes,
As you relived it right here, was that what was happening?
yes,
You fired one time.
yes.
What was his reaction?
He stopped. And then he fell. He did like this, and he fell.
If question is did you have any consideration to following up with another shot?
No, because the action stopped.
Okay, so the one shot did what you meant it to do.
Correct. I only used the force that I needed to stop.